Well, welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to talk about line edit, which I told you is going to be what we're going to be doing today. And line edit, let's make a file first, lineedit.py. And what line edit is, just an input. It's just like an input field, like you type in, like type whatever, and I will take it. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing as we always do. Imports are the same. The window name is the same. The size, window title is the same. The QV box is the same. We're going to change things from here on, and we're going to change this, delete this method. We're going to write something new. So we added the line. We added a line in a line edit. And how do we do that? Well, let's take a variable and call it, well, input field. And QLine edit is the class that we use. And QLine edit, if I just show you, this will be more fine. Layout dot add widget input field. And if I show you what will happen is that you can see, sorry, lineedit.py, and you have an input here. You can type in a lot of stuff here, and this will work just fine. But what do I do with this? When I press enter, then of course I should be able to use these things. But I can do a lot of other stuff with this. I can put a button here, and when I press that thing, then I take the input of this. And of course, taking the input is very easy. It's just .text method. Like this QLine edit.text means input field.text is gonna give us the text that we input. So let me show you. There is a connector for input field called return pressed. Means when you press enter on your keyboard, that's called pressed, of course, return, of course. And you connect a lambda with it, let's say. And this lambda will of course be the input field. Let's call it imp, and just print. Well, that's not how it's gonna work. We just pass in, we just do this input field.text. It will work totally fine. As you can see, when I press enter, this will work. So this was it for input field. You can add many input fields and take input from the user just like that. And you will see that there are many other fields just like this, and Qt Designer gives us way more options than we can remember. So you don't have to remember all of this. This will be done itself. So I'll see you in the next lecture, where we'll talk about more interesting stuff that PyQt brings on the table for us.